Okay. So, like I said before, um, I was planning on doing a little bit of exploration in the Old Republic. It's one of my favorite MMOs. I'm gonna play my bounty hunter just because he looks cool. But what we are going to do is just kinda look around. And I think we should be good on the volume. If it's too low, let me know. But we are at the Imperial Fleet. It's kind of like a little hub area. And it's like one of the first places you get to when you get your ship and everything. Um, there isn't a whole lot here. Just a little place to hang out and get quests and stuff like that. But I wanted to start here just because I can go through the process of um, just boarding my ship and things like that. Just seeing all the little details. So let's go to the hangar. There's a hangar for each class. So I'm going to the bounty hunter area. And once I'm in here, it should load my ship. There it is. Get rid of my
Until
companion.
next time.
Ooh. I never really took the time to appreciate like the details and things like that. I've been playing this game since it first came out, and like even then, I don't think I've been on this side of the hangar. Yeah, I love it. I just love the designs of everything. This is one of my favorite Star Wars games. Like, easily top 5 for me. And plus, like, this armor is so cool. Like, normally I play girl characters, but I made this character after watching The Mandalorian because I just thought it was so good. And I was just like, I want a bounty hunter. I want a super cool stoic bounty hunter that always wears the helmet. So I made this character. Alright. So now we're in space on our ship. I've only played a few classes. But for the most part, I believe each class gets their own unique ship that you can have and pilot and talk to your crew wherever they are. I just love the little details in this game. And you can sit down in the captain's chair, and it takes you to the galaxy map. And here are all the planets that you can go to. They have quite a bit. Some of them are like combat encounters, but a lot of them are planets, so... Oh, I never even thought about where to go first. I guess it wouldn't hurt to visit somewhere like Tatooine. Tatooine? And here we are. So, once we are outside the planet, we exit the ship and go to like a little space station kind of area. Because since our ship is Lana, what are you doing back here? I told you to go home. So here we are in the spaceport. And I believe we are still off planet, but maybe they changed that. Because there's plenty of places where it's like you gotta take a shuttle. Looks like this might not be one of them.
Exchange is trying to smuggle Imperial weaponry off-world. We must put a stop to this.
No, thank you. Sorry if the camera goes a little weird. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. I've played this on multiple different computers and it does that every computer, so... I don't think it's me. I think it's just the game. Oh, but here we are on Tatooine. We're in Mos Eisley? Ella? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So let's do a little exploring. So each planet isn't huge, but like they kind of are, depending on the planet. But here, I haven't really, on this character, gone through the whole world. Each planet has their own story that you can play. I'm very early in the Tatooine story here. Because, like, each class gets their own main story, and each planet does, and then like the class stories converge on DLC stories and things like that. There's a ton of things that you can do. Like, is it Eris? Yeah. So it's like there's the bounty hunter story, but then it goes into this interlude, and then each class gets they converge at this point. Rise of the Hutt Cartel, Shadow of Revan, Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, War for Loketh, Onslaught, and now Legacy of the Sith, which I do not have. But I've done most of these. And the story is really, really good. Super worth playing through. And plus, like, I think the fact that you can just get this game for free is insane with how much there is to do in it. exhaustion zone. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you can't go through that area, but you can skip over it and call for a shuttle to take you over there. Okay. So now we are past the exhaustion zone. We can go through Junland, go through the Dune Sea, and the Anchorhead is up there, which I don't think I've been to. Because like I said, I've mostly just focused on like class stories and DLC expansion packs and stuff like that. So I will say it's not nearly as big as something like Lord of the Rings Online, which I did some exploration for a couple weeks ago, I believe. It was a lot bigger. This one, it's a lot more compact. There's a little less when it comes to just world detail, but still, like, look at it. It looks so cool. You got these like windmills going on, and I love the graphics of this. It's like, it doesn't feel like it's dated. It's just because of the art style that they went with. Getting better and better at streaming. Thank you. Always been great where your confidence is showing. You're a great speaker. Not that it means anything. No, thank you. No, honestly. That means a lot, though. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where just the more you do it, the better you'll get. And even today, like still, I get anxiety, I get nervous. I'm not a public speaker. But at the same time, I'm just like, I've never seen anyone, I mean, there probably is, like, I feel like once this is a VOD, like if this gets enough views or whatever, there's probably gonna be a comment that'll correct me. But I've never seen a channel that just explores animals, like, you know, just looks around. And I know it's like not the most exciting thing, I'm not doing the story, and I'm barely even doing combat and stuff like that. And there will be other streams and videos where I do play these games and do the story and fight and things like that. But I really like the idea of having a video or whatever of just going around the planets and zones and things like that, like, and I know it's like not Star Wars, but I've always had this idea in the back of my mind. I think someone might have done this, but since most of Middle-earth is modeled in Lord of the Rings Online, I want to figure out if there is a proper path of, like, from the Shire to Mount Doom, like, to walk the path that Frodo did. And it's just little things like that that I don't see on, like, YouTube. Whenever I look up, like, a Star Wars The Old Republic video. Like, yeah, there's like cutscene videos and leveling up, grinding videos and strategies and things like that, but I never see just this. And like I said, I know it's like not the most exciting thing, but it's something that I've always wanted. And I just figure, why not make it myself? But like I was saying, I love the Lord of the Rings idea. Yeah, that would be so much fun. Like, I would have to do so much research to figure out, like, certain things. I know that, like, it's not going to be 100%, it's not going to be accurate, but I want to know if I can just hit, like, the main beats and stuff like that, like, start of the Shire, go to, the Prancing Pony, and things like that. And I sort of did that on the last stream, but not that path, not the Hobbit path. And I think I might be repeating myself a little bit, but like anyone who knows me in person, like in real life, I am like both. I can be like the most shy person ever, or the dumbest, most goofiest person ever. Like, no in between. And the more I do this, the more of the goofier side is coming out because I'm getting more comfortable. And it's just something that I'm working at. I'm getting a little better at just the idea of being more confident or whatever. I'm losing like the right words to say. But anyway, long story, long rant short, I really appreciate what you said. So you're talking about, don't see people doing it because no one has an attention span anymore. Everything has to be quick and funny. You love a slow paced, chill stream. Yeah, exactly. And, like, obviously, attention spans aren't what they used to be. That's not an opinion, that's just a fact. And obviously, you know, like, being able to get information instantly, having phones, iPads, things like that. I won't ever say like fully phone bad. I have a phone. I don't use it very much, but I have one. I like when I go to bed, I'll look at it. But I really love the design of this sandcrawler. I've never been here before. But I will say that people need to take time away from their phone, just screens, things like that. There will be days where I don't even touch my phone because I don't want to rely on it. Oh, look at all these little Jawas. Uh-oh. Don't hurt me. But I will say, like, yeah, the internet's important, the phones are important to have, all that stuff, but don't make it everything. Like, don't become overly reliant. I'm delayed because of the bath. Proud of you. Happy to see you grow on and off stream. More you are you, the more people relate. Thank you. Looks like these, sand people attacked this little area. I've never been here before. After all this time. I know I'm gonna get attacked, but whatever. Oh, there's so many. Oh, well, there goes my plan of avoiding combat. Oh no. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot. They shift your level down to match the area. Oh, maybe I shouldn't revive here. Whatever. But yeah, like I was saying a little bit ago, phones and things like that, for what they are a good thing.
Take a breath.
But give yourself time to breathe. Give yourself time to focus on what is happening around you and not what is happening on, you know, the internet. Which is very funny to say. I am live on the internet, but that's not really the point that I'm making. It can be misconstrued as that, but essentially I'm just saying, just don't let yourself get addicted to pretty much anything. I know it's like a cliche, but too much of anything can be a bad thing. That's why I only stream a couple times a week. That's why there are days where I don't even touch my phone, things like that. And what I'm getting at is, I think it's helped my attention span, like, immensely. I can just focus on whatever. And, you know, obviously, that's just something that is getting more and more difficult for people. And it is unfortunate, and I will say that it is partly just because of the time I was born. I didn't have a cell phone until late middle school. And even then it was like a flip phone that, you know, had talk and text.
Incoming! Defensive positions!
Oh. Well, I don't want to take place in your war. I'm just driving by. Thank you. But yeah, I just feel like I don't want to go on like a overly long rant. I've talked at length about this already.
Yeah, it will help.
But yeah, just basically less phone is good. Having phone is good.
Keep fighting after I'm gone.
Using phone way too much bad. And I am being destroyed in this area because I completely forgot that this game levels you down to match the area that you are in. So I'll let Lana heal me with the lightning. Thank you. Thank you. And we're heading towards the Dune Sea now. We were just in Junland, which is a place that Matt Rags has been known to to hunt crate dragons all by himself. Our hero, Matt Rags. This is... Oh! This is a Republic-only area. For the Empire. I'm actually really early on a, Jedi playthrough. I'm like level 9, level 8, something like that, so I'm still in the starting area. I did stream, like when I was first starting out, I streamed a little bit of the Old Republic, and I'm kind of just gonna ignore that. I think it's up on my channel, but like, it's not really that great. I was still figuring things out. But I think at some point I'll start a playthrough. Maybe doing a Jedi. And, you know, it'll be 1,000 parts, but it'll be fun to play the story. Because this game, it's still like one of the only MMOs that is fully voice acted. Every quest has its own cutscene. It's just so much work went into this game. So much love. And they're still doing it. Like, this game is still being updated, still getting expansions. And I think it's still considered one of the most expensive MMOs ever made. Ezra is having a bath. Don't think about it. Don't think about Ezra in the bathtub. You'll die, Mark. Oh, this is like a... Oh yeah, crate dragon bones. Okay, so let's put this into perspective here. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace video game. You meet Matt Rags, a gentleman who claims to come out here and kill these things on his own. He claims to kill these on his own. Mark. I think that just that fact alone is more than enough to show that Matt Rags is a little boastful and maybe a little less honest than he claims to be. What is this? Larva. Oh, the Duncy is cool. It's got all these little, just little like details. Like there's a little camp over there. All those bones over there. Trying to wash. There's this whole crashed ship over here. Tarsus Crawl. So cool. I think that'll be just about it for Tatooine. Just finish your shower, spotters are in the bathroom, you're in the bathroom. Benjamin, do you share a bathroom with Ezra? Yeah, I'm gonna stop Tatooine. Okay. Hi, Alessia. Okay. Anybody in the chat, any viewer, want to pick a planet? We'll take a look. Hi again, Alessia. Showers in Ezra's bathtub. It was kind of awkward. We got all sorts of planets that we can go to. Makeb, Hutta, Nar Shaddaa. I'm sure I'm pronouncing all these correctly. Yavin 4, Korriban, Dromund Kaas, Voss, go to Kaas? Dromund Kaas is the capital of the Sith Empire. Founded a Kaas is Dutch for cheese. Cheese planet. Founded a millennium ago in the aftermath of the Great Hyperspace War. Since then, the sleek metropolis of Kaas City has grown into a symbol of imperial power, towering over the surrounding jungle and looming dark against the stormy skies. The military and the Sith have authority here, under the eye of the Emperor himself. Aside from the wildlife, the greatest threats are internal slave revolts, feuding Sith Lords, and the like. Planetary defenses are formidable, as the Empire still remembers its defeat and exile long ago. And let's go. Okay. Yep, so we have taken a shuttle to the surface. I remember having to go through the shuttle, like, manually. Maybe they changed that. One of the soap bottles was kind of empty. Alright. So here we are.
Entirely out of hand. No, don't touch that!
Please, I have kids to feed.
Look at the architecture.
You dare bribe a servant of the Empire?
Like, you can just tell this is a Sith planet. Why are you on fire? Okay. Well, this planet is lit, fam. Damaged lights. Oh, it's like it's one of those, like, random world quest things they added. I'm going the wrong way. I was so distracted by that guy. Okay. There we go. So, we are on the way to Kaas City. You can kind of see it. I would fly there, but I think it's a little better to just stay on the ground. And by fly, I mean take a shuttle, like a taxi. Alessia took your #1 crown. Oh no! You're gonna have to fight for it. Be careful. A lot of Gundarks around here. Look at these guys. I like that the basic Stormtrooper design just never ever changed. Alessia's not playing nice. Alessia, be good. Don't make me turn around. Okay. It is this way. And even the, like, jungle area is just so well designed. Ooh, look at that. So foreboding. What's that? Person was having a hot time. Oh, look how cool this looks. Can I get a picture without the name? Without the Droidcast citizen name? Oh, look at that. I got a screenshot with the lightning. Come on, any second. There's like a crown that you get on your name in the YouTube chat, and depending on how active you are, well, I got it lit up though, so that's cool. I just want to get a screenshot. But depending on how much you chat and things like that, you get to be in like first place, second place, so on. Apparently you're still first place. And I guess it's between you and Ezra. Oh, here we are. Cost City. Didn't know you were super chatty. No, don't apologize. I'm sure Ezra was just joking. Oh, the architecture is so cool. Oh, it looks amazing still. That's why I love to do these little exploration streams, because like I play these MMOs like all the time, and I just go through the story and stuff. I appreciate the story for what it is, but I just never take the time to just look around and appreciate the detail of the environments. Looks like Destiny with a little less graphics. Yeah, I can see that. Just banter. It was just banter. Excellent banter. It's down here. Internet troubles. The shot of the statue with the flag and the Star Destroyer was beautiful. Yeah, it's so good. I'm gonna post it into the Discord a little later. I put the screenshot on my desktop. Oh, there's like a bunch of construction around here. Just YouTube stuck Alessia. Pancake lover. Alessia loves pancakes. Like, I've known Alessia for, oh gosh, like 4 or 5 years? And Alessia has brought up pancakes, like, through, like, every, at least once a week. And it never gets old. I love how much Alessia loves pancakes. No, unfortunately not. Alessia is in a different country than me. Never met in person, but we chat and stuff pretty often. Reacted so excited to pancakes in a game. Oh, look at this. It's just like more construction. Like, I guess maybe they're expanding the city? Yeah, exactly. You live in Brexit and Ganga lives in Oblivion. See? I know the locations. And I don't really plan on exploring like all of the planet here. Like, yeah, there's the Dark Temple and stuff. English boy. The main place I wanted to see was Cost City. There's a lot of little locations and things like that, but it's mostly jungle. The jungle out there. But is there
We're
a
here today because we have had enough. The Republic seeks to eliminate us. They want to bomb the hallowed walls of Cast City to cinders, but we won't let them.
No, we won't.
Quit interrupting me.
Humanity is superior. No free-
Is there a planet that you would like to go to next? I'll open up the galaxy map here. And we have a lot. A lot to pick from. There's Hoth over there. It's mostly just snow. Odessen, Sakul, Ilum, Locath, Dantooine. I know Alderaan is around here. There's still Nar Shaddaa. Yeah, there's a ton of planets you can go to. Oops. Let's see. Is there any that anyone's feeling. If nobody's gonna pick, and then I'll pick for you. I don't think I've ever been to Yavin 4. Oh, but there's also Nar Shaddaa. That's another one that I was wanting to show off. How about this one? Since people are being a little quiet. The so-called Smuggler's Moon is best for one thing. Anything can be bought here if the price is right. Nar Shaddaa orbits Hutta, homeworld of the Hutt cartel. It exists as a power in its own right. Criminal organizations and legitimate enterprises operate side by side, regulated only by the Hutt's whims. Gleaming skyscrapers, house corporations, casinos, technology shops, spice houses, and every other type of business imaginable. Although no other world offers Nar Shaddaa's unique services, the city has a notorious murder and disappearance rate. Gangsters, pirates, slavers, and worse crowd the streets. And Republican Imperial representatives compete for influence with the local powers. Strangers should be extremely cautious. Hi, Riley. You're a Star Wars fan and a DC fan. Well, you are in the right place. I haven't done much DC stuff, but I will. So, let's take a look at Nar Shaddaa. One of my favorite planets to just look around. Because it is just so very detailed. But you gotta be careful. It's controlled by the Hutts, and the Hutts are very nice. Hope you're not scared. I know I am. And here we are.
Please select an available travel route.
See. Yeah, I know. It's so beautiful here. Oh. Let's go to the promenade area. Just the detail is insane. Like, obviously you can't go over there, but the fact that it's all modeled is crazy. Like, this is really just a game that you can get lost in. Like, I know that people still say, like, Knights of the Old Republic is, like, the best one and all that. I love Knights of the Old Republic, but I've played this one so much more. Look at this big old statue.
This will help.
And plus there's these like little plaques and stuff. Karaga the Unyielding. So then I learned information on the statue. Forged from solid gold. Sorry, had to mute. Yeah, but there are just like a million like lore objects and things like that, where you can just learn a little bit about certain things in the world. There's a concert going on here. And I know somewhere around here, there's a place where you can like gamble and stuff like that. I know it's around here somewhere. Could be in a different little area. Where's that glowing? I can't go in there. Let's see. Oh, right here. Cluster Casino. Ah, so pretty. Then you can use... I know there are machines that you can gamble somewhere around here. Any of these? No? Maybe upstairs? Whoa. Calm down. There's a couple of the, those guys. They play that one genre of music I can't remember the name of. Back to St. Toy Story. Well, I played Toy Story. I got to the end of it. This is kind of Toy Story if you think about it. Toy Story is a movie. Star Wars is a movie. Pretty much the same thing. Wow, I can't use any of these machines. I thought you could. This is Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMORPG, which is free on Steam. And everyone watching should get it, and if you let me know, we can play. Yeah, DC Universe Online is another one that I was thinking of doing. I played a lot of it on PlayStation 3, and I got back into it on PlayStation 5 a little bit. It's one of those games that I never really think about, but then it's like, when I do, I just really want to play it. I haven't really played a whole lot of it, though. There's so many MMOs that I have installed that I would love to just do a little explorations of. Like at some point, like I want to fly around in like World of Warcraft and things like that too. Okay. How about we take a look around at, let's see. How about Corellia? I don't think I've been here before. One of the founding worlds of the Galactic Republic, Corellia nonetheless prides itself on its independence. Some of the finest starships in the galaxy are made on Corellia, along with their daring pilots, men and women, looking to explore, to trade, or just stay ahead of the law. The cities, like the people, are distinctly Corellian, incorporating the natural landscape into their design despite a heavy manufacturing base. Corellian government recently agreed to turn over power to the Sith Empire. This has resulted in riots in the streets and open revolution, despite Imperial claims of legitimacy. And the capital of Coronet City has become a battlefield. So it looks like Corellia is a war zone at the moment. Let's see how they're doing. We are in Coronet, so as the description said, Coronet is currently not safe. But let's be the judge of that. I'm sure it's totally fine out there. Nothing to worry about. Here we are. Oh. Okay, so it's a little cratery. It's fine. I should actually repair, because I did die that time earlier. There we go. It's kinda ominous. Like there's all these like people around, but at the same time it feels like I don't know. It just feels off. Probably the music though. Let's take a look at this big statue. What are you? Do you have lore? Oh, looks like Corellia is mostly just a little combat zone. Don't attack me! Don't attack me! That's rude. other than the streets, and it looks similar to like New Mombasa from Halo. That's what it keeps making me think of. But yeah, other than that, it looks like there isn't a whole lot going on. I'm sure the story here is good. I'm sure we'll play the story here at some point. Okay. Next location. How about... no, this is, Corellia. I don't think I can go to Coruscant. I don't see it. Let me see if it's actually in the game, though. Oh, wait, yeah, it's the capital of the Republic, duh. So... I think we can probably go on a Republic character? I don't know if I have a Republic character that's like outside of the starting area. I deleted a bunch of old characters I haven't been using. That's something I didn't think of. Let me check. Let me check what characters I have. Well, at some point I will work on a Republic character, and then I'll be able to go to Republic Worlds. Let's see. How about Hoth? Few life forms can survive on the ice planet Hoth. Between its sub-zero surface temperatures, shearing winds, and frequent whiteouts, the environment should be considered extremely hostile, even to properly outfitted individuals. Mechanical equipment and communications technology are prone to freeze and malfunction as well, making any minor setback potentially lethal. Second, my mouth is getting kind of dry. I'm gonna take a drink. Sorry about that. During the war between Republic and Empire, the Hoth system was the site of a major fleet battle. This resulted in a large number of starships falling into Hoth's gravity well and crashing on the planet's surface. These derelict ships have become the base of operations for a large group of pirates, as well as a center of dispute between Republic and Imperial forces. Spooky.
Here, this will help.
Okay. Oh yeah, here's one. Like I said, I swear I remember more planets having a space station that you go to first. Maybe I'm wrong, but Hoth is definitely one of them, where you end up on a space station first, and then you take a shuttle down to the planet. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if that came through. I usually am good at muting. Whenever I burp or whatever. I'm drinking a soda, so it's not my fault. This way? Oh, gotta hurry. The elevator just went down. No! No! Aw. You're scratched an itch and shouted, "Ooh, fetching!" Not in the past, like, 5 minutes? I'd be lying if I said not in the past 10, but you didn't hear that from me. You did just a few seconds ago. Here we are. Puff. It's so blue. I like that the snow and the ice have a little, just a little tinge of blue. Nice little artistic detail. Okay. So there's a lot of tundra, a lot of wastes, icefall plains. Yeah, I wasn't sure about going through this one, just since it's like really samey from what I remember. But it is hot, so I figured why not. And plus, I really like the snow anyway. And there's just a little bit of buildings and things like that. It's sort of similar to Tatooine in that way. Where it's just like, you know, camps and buildings and stuff spread out. There isn't a ton in between. But this is also another planet that I haven't done a ton in. And I would love to just, you know, maybe when I stream this again, I'll start a character. I'll do a Republic. I'll do like a Jedi. And, you know, play through the main story, but also take the time to do side stories and things like that, like, because like I said earlier, each planet has its own story, and I haven't really done those. The place is so soothing. I can do it. You're reading a bedtime story. Well, I've been doing a lot of reading on the stream. But thank you. Let's see. I'm going to the middle of nowhere. Let me go to this outpost over here. We'll take a look around there. Um. No, I don't always do revealing cosplays. Hmm. I feel like this outpost is gonna look really similar to the one that we were just at. Yeah, it does. That's one thing about, like, some of these older MMOs and things like that. Like, even World of Warcraft did it, where it's like, we get all these areas, but then it's like, they'll reuse assets and things like that. It's not a big deal, and plus, like, it's really high quality stuff, but at the same time, it's like, not really worth exploring too much in certain areas, especially some of these older areas. Like, Hoth has been in the game since it first came out, and this game came out in, like, 1 second. Yeah, late 2011. I was gonna say 2011, but I wasn't positive. It was just December 2011. Oh, I will say that, I got the founder title, which is evidence that I played this game the first month that it came out. I haven't seen, like, many other people in the wild with the founder title, so I feel special. And it's funny, like, even though I've been playing this game since 2011, I haven't played it, like, incredibly in depth. Like, I've only ever beaten like 2 class stories. To be fair, each class story is really long. It's like a game in itself. But still, like, if I've been playing this game for like 14 years, you'd think I would have a little bit more progress. And here is another. Again, pretty similar. I like that there's, like, they have all these guns and this one got buried in the snow. Oh look, they're digging it out. And this guy's cold while the other two are working. Just fun little details. Okay. Oh, where else? How about... let's do Alderaan. It is a mountainous world of lush forests and grasslands, ruled by an assembly of noble houses and an enlightened and advanced citizenry. A founding member of the Republic, Alderaan has been traditionally admired for its wealth, its art, and its thinkers. While the deadly... Oh gee, Alderaan, now I see why I'll reacted to... Yeah! While the deadly intrigues and politics of the nobility have been downplayed. Gotta go. Thanks for an amazing stream, an amazing chat. Nice to speak on a deeper level. Well, thank you. You have a great night. Talk to you later, Ezra. And you can always message me. Intrigues erupted into civil war. Alderaan, now officially withdrawn from the Republic, sees conflict it hasn't known in ages. The Republic is backing House Organa's quest for the crown, whereas the Empire backs the former House Thule exiles. Palaces and fields have become pockmarked by cannon fire, and House armies clash on the battlefield. I think this is going to be the last one. I didn't plan on streaming for too long. We're going a little after, or a little past 2 hours.
This will help.
And plus, like, I figured that this exploration would be on the shorter side just since, like, there's a bunch of planets, but they are on the smaller side. Which isn't a bad thing. It just means they can pack more content into a smaller area, which I think I would prefer over something that's really, really huge. Mark, you're off as well. Be in touch about building the city. Okay. You have a great night too. It was really nice talking to everybody. And I know that it is getting late in the UK, so I don't blame you for taking off. And it is also snowy here. I think Alderaan is one of the prettier areas, just in Star Wars in general. Yeah, you do. Alderaan is a really pretty planet. And plus, like, the architecture and things like that, it's all really cool looking. Got these cool little statues. Or big statues with a bite taken out of its butt. Really nice music too. But yeah, Alessia, if you ever feel like playing a second MMO, you can always play this one. I would be more than happy to play it with you. Sorry. Southern Trail. This one, this planet is so pretty. It reminds me, like, in a weird way, it kind of reminds me of Red Dead Redemption. Like in the snowy areas. Like, not nearly as detailed, but still pretty. And there's someone taking a taxi. Was that person that was flying over? Yeah, snowy areas in games are my favorite too. Like, I'm not really a fan of Assassin's Creed, but when Assassin's Creed 3 was first announced, I was really wanting to play it because, they would show like all the snowy areas and things like that. And plus, like, when it gets snowy and, like, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and things like that. Oh, and in Hogwarts Legacy, when it gets really snowy there. Like, I love just snow in games. Something about it just makes me feel happy. I like the really low quality, like, island or whatever that is in the background. Bitsy weird. So many Nintendo games. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that too. Like Nintendo 64? Look at those mountains. This game is so pretty. Mario and Luigi. Yeah, this one's always been one of my favorites. Get another screenshot. Yeah, I never brought it up, but I figured that it was a Star Wars reference, but I guess not. But yeah, Alderaan is easily one of the prettiest Star Wars planets. Never watched the movies. I think the movies are pretty good. I will say that, I wouldn't really call it a spoiler, but unfortunately they never go to Alderaan in any of the movies. They do, however, show Alderaan in the Star Wars Obi-Wan series. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. They might show Alderaan in, like, the Clone Wars or something. I'm not 100%. I haven't watched all of the Clone Wars. I know people love them to death and all that stuff, and there's people who, like, relentlessly will defend it, and if you are critical of it, they will hate you. But the Clone Wars was one of those shows that, like, I always kind of tended to ignore because I thought it was ugly. And, one second. Pulling something up. Oh, where is he? Oh, is there not like a good screenshot of this? Yeah. Well, here's one. It was this. I saw this. And I was like, maybe not. It's just like, why? It's like when, like, and I'm sure it's good. Like, from what I've seen, it was good. But it's one of those things where it's just like, I just can't get past how ugly some of the characters are. I am not going the intended way. If I jump down here, will I get stuck? Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. Ooh, I can see through the world. Show me your secrets. Okay. I am going back to the Imperial fleet.
Feel better now.
Okay. And we are back at the beginning. Yep, right back. Well, sort of right back where we started. But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here. It was a lot of fun just talking to everybody and exploring. But I am getting a little tired, and a lot of people are starting to go to bed. It's fun. Have a good day. You too. Thank you. But until next time, I'll see you soon.